Welcome to Expanded Reports for QuickBooks. In this demo, we're going to create a report, filter the data, insert a formula, group on a column, and add a subtotal. So let's get started. Under the QuickBooks pull down, these are QuickBooks type reports, and the one we're going to start with is Sales by Item Detail. What we can do on this particular screen is to filter by either QB filters, which will make the report run faster. You also have the ability to choose equal to, not equal to, and many other calculations as well as a range. You also are able to choose begins with, ends with, exact match, or exclude exact match for text type fields. I'm going to click on OK, and this will start the process. What it's doing at this point is extracting the data right from QuickBooks so you have a real-time report. That quickly and easily the report is up and ready for you to do more work. So here is the filter on the report that will filter based on all the different data fields. There's also a filter from a pull down so that you can choose to include or exclude data that's included in that specific column. To insert a formula, click on FX. You can enter the label and you can enter the formula. If you know formulas from Excel, then those will work here. If not, no problem. I'm going to do just a simple math calculation, so I'm going to take the amount times 10% to be able to calculate the commission, and I want that to be a currency. If I want something a little bit more complicated, by clicking on this hyperlink for formula, this is going to give me a list of all of the different formulas. As I click on each one, I have a description here at the bottom. You can see there are many different types of things that you can do. If-then statements, capital, letters, lowercase, substrings, all sorts of date functions, and so on and so forth. Once you have your formula entered, click on Test Formula. Here you'll see $70 times 10%. Click on Test. That gives me $7, which is correct. So I know my formula is set up properly, and click on OK. It's added that particular column to the report. If I click on FX to modify my commission, I can now make it 15%, for example. Go ahead and update it, and it changes the calculations that quickly and easily. If I want to add or modify a subtotal, I right-click and add subtotals. You'll see in this case it's automatic. If I remove that, I can add a new subtotal such as max, and I can even add an additional subtotal for average. And that lets you add as many different subtotals as you'd want. On the other columns, if you want to change the summary, right now it's sum, you can change it to none, or you can change it to count, whatever you'd like. You can do it column by column. So that quickly and easily you're up and working with Expanded Reports.